Hi everybody, and thank you for joining me tonight. One of the first things I wanted to share with you is what is your hair type. The reason why it's very important for you to understand what is your hair type is because it will give you benefits on what your hair needs, what products to use, and how to get the best out of your hair once you learn what hair type you are. That being said, I want to teach you guys in 4 steps how to identify what your hair type is. Step number 1 is figuring out the texture of your hair. Your hair can be straight, wavy, curly, or kinky. That is 4 different types, and some people can fall in different, like 2 different types versus being straight here and a little curly at the back. So mainly me, I am pretty straight and a little wavy in some areas, but I consider myself type 1, just straight. Second will be the thickness of your strand of hair. So you grab a strand of hair and you look at it, and if you can visibly see your strand, you most likely have coarse hair. If you can barely see it and it's very thin, you have fine hair. And then you have normal hair if it's in between. And the number 3 will be the density of your hair. That means the amount of hair you have in your head. So if you part it and you see no scalp, you most likely have high density of hair. If you see some scalp, you have medium density. But if you can see your scalp very clearly, then you have low density hair. So it's very important to figure out if you have low density, medium, or high density, because you then see how much product you need, because some people have low density, use too much product, and you don't need so much product for low density hair than you do for high density hair. The 4th one would be porosity. Porosity is very important because it tells you how much moisture your hair needs. So people who have high porosity need more moisture more consistently than people who have low moisture. They need not as many moisture. But the people who do have low moisture and they're using more hydrating treatments, more masks, they're actually doing damage to your hair by creating buildup, so it's just looking flat. It's very important for you to understand this, so I kind of want to give you guys these 4 steps, and then you can go home and figure out what your texture is. One of the best ways for you to find out what the porosity of your hair is that I found out is you grab the strand that you were looking at for thickness and grab it in get a glass of water, room temperature water, and you just toss it in there. Leave it for about 3 to 5 minutes, let it sit, and if your hair drops to the bottom, you have high porosity. If your hair just sits and stays at the top, then you have low porosity. It's very important for you to know these things about your hair. So if your hair has a lot of buildup, you do need a specific shampoo, like a clarifying shampoo that will take away all the buildup from what you've been doing to the hair. One of the best ones that I have right now, it's Detox from Colorproof. This is amazing. 1 pack can be 4 shampoos, 4, 5, 6, depending on the amount of density of your hair. And if you guys want it, you are welcome to come to the salon and pick one up, and then I can explain if you need me to explain to you what your texture, your density, your type, what type of hair you are. I'm more than happy to do that for you, and I hope you are able to identify the type of hair you have, because it will be very important for all the ones that are coming to the class, what your hair needs and what kind of products you should be using. Alrighty, thank you. That's all for tonight. Bye.